Alright, so the goal here is not being too terribly late to exploring the kind of under-Umbar zone. And I think that there are several of these zones. I think I'm just kind of in the starter one here where I went through a little mini quest chain to get here. But looks like I'm in the crypts. And there's a whole bunch of these kind of sub areas here for me to go to. So I'm just down in this little one here. And so I did a little quest chain that kind of unlocks this area. And I really just kind of grabbed all the stuff from the various people hanging around here. Again, this isn't the character I tend to do my kind of plot and lore playthrough on. This is the character who's just here to kill stuff. So at another point in time, I will do my properly paying attention run through what's really going on here. But from what I understand, there's supposed to be some harder content down here that's small group or group content in some of these zones. I just want to kind of see what I can find down here. I do not know my way around just yet, and I don't really have bearings for what general areas I'll find quest things and deed things, because I can see there's already some deeds. I wonder if the lantern works down here. Okay, yes, so you can turn on your lantern. It counts as a properly underground area, which means you can Alt F10. So the bats are basically just, at least for the moment, there's a Slayer deed for the bats. But doesn't seem to be a quest or anything, or a bounty. What I'd really like to see, so I just want to see if I can get to some of the places around here that have the supposed nastier enemies. Because I always like to do the dumb thing, and if somebody says, well, this should take a small fellowship or a group, well, I want to see if I can do it. So I think I'm heading towards the whites. If that goes up, I don't think I want that. I want to go probably further down. So far, I'm still just basically seeing regular enemies, but it is cool getting this whole new underground zone. So that is definitely a plus, because got some neat under-Umbar crypts going on. Oh, that's cool. So we have pipes that are basically like just leaking and pouring water down into the ground here. Okay, so I probably have to... Looks like I have to restore some of these desecrated tombs. And these crawling arms just do not move quick enough. Alright, so we make the desecrated tombs look all pretty again. And they got some cool fog effects going on down here. All in all, it's a neat area so far. So definitely at some point in time, I'm going to properly come through and do the run where I pay attention to why I'm down here more than just let me down here so that I can find new stuff to kill. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just have to stop and look at the design down here, because that's really cool. I'm also wondering if this whole initial area of the crypts might all be kind of solo difficulty and the harder stuff is just further in. I have that sneaking suspicion. Oh, I think I picked up a quest starter, maybe. I cannot take that. Okay. Oh, I bet because I got, I killed multiple at the same time, so technically I probably got like 2 of those quest loot items in such rapid succession that it confused the loot table. That's gonna be my guess. So I want to see if I can just kind of make my way to the next areas. But I think this is just a dead end here. Does look to be a quest item. So I've got a misplaced axe from the notice board. Oh, but no, here's a door. So I am now entering the berths. So this area is actually big enough that it's got its own travel system down here. And just like Moria and Gundabad, can't ride horses, but you can ride goats or your boars. Well, looks like we got a kill quest. Oh, yep, so here we're getting at least some slightly more challenging enemies. Oh yeah, this is more like where it's at. So I might be hanging out in the berths a little bit, because these are like actual proper signatures and elites down here. At least some of them are. Like, I'm having to heal on mobs out in the open, which is just kind of a nice breath of fresh air. Now granted, this Guardian is also adding some damage too. Okay, yeah, definitely nice. Basically having the 1 million morale mobs out here. And the Guardian got knocked into multiple mobs. Good job, buddy. Good job. Where did he go? Okay, he's down here fighting this one. Let's see, how many more of these guys do I need? Okay, so I did finish that. So these are elite masters. This one's just the lurkers are regular elites. Which is why they're not nearly so nasty as those tentacle guys. Oh, and the Guardian went down to get some more of the Elite Master Tentacles. I should help him out, but I mean, he made his decision. I want to see what else is around here. It's like a dwarf who ain't gonna talk to me. Some signatures here. Let's go see what their deal is. Oh, looks like I'm no choice but to get some more of these guys. So it looks like these guys are all mostly signatures, but they're actually tuned pretty decently. On the other side, we have wharf rats and a rat's nest. And there is a rat slayer deed, unsurprisingly. Okay, so yep, the rat's nest is going to spawn rats. I'm gonna guess it's gonna spawn them at intervals of its morale. So if you just like pound away on the rat's nest, you're going to get overwhelmed in rats. Yeah, it's definitely absolutely just giving me an insane amount of rats. Okay, yep, it is definitely damage thresholds that give me extra rats. So I can't just wail away on the nest forever. I have to stop and kill waves of rats so I don't get completely overwhelmed. But of course I also am leaving bleeds on the nest, so I'm not completely stopping damage on it. Alright, well that got me a ton of rats towards that rat slayer deed. So here's some abandoned iridescent ore. That got me... Okay, so this is basically just the area's ore node equivalent. So they've even got a new graphic for mineable resources. Some not at all suspect looking water. Okay, so this direction here looks like it heads towards the local settlement. So I should go get the travel point. Cool little upstairs area here. Which it turns out might actually have been the correct way to go. Alright, so we've got some stealth bog lurker. That's always nice. So that's 6 of 8 bog lurker kills. So here's another one of these rat nests. So these basically just seem to be rat spawners. There's not a quest I have, at least not yet, associated with them. Oh, there's another player down here. I have a feeling that for a little while at least, this is going to be a popular area and you're going to see a lot of other players just kind of hanging out in here doing these same things. Oh, yep, there's a couple of people. So I will leave them that area, let them do their thing. I do want to get... Okay, yep, I've kind of overshot it, but it looks like there's another bridge that'll take me there. I want to get to wherever the little outpost is that looks like it's kind of in the center of this area so that I can unlock that travel point. Saw somebody. Oh, yep, there we are. Ah, yep, there's a milestone here and everything. But there should also be, before I do anything else, here we go. So that was the first one I got right back in the area I kind of initially came into here with. So now I've got my second area unlocked.
Thank you for bringing this news to me. I beseech you, adventurer.
Oh, and now I'm starting to get into quests that are small fellowship quests. So that's what I want.
There have been sightings of a vicious shade.
Might you spare a moment?
That's much better. So let's see. The ones I just got were Defeat Hasler, Defeat Rockmer, and Unveiling the Threat. And they seem to just kind of be all the way around here. Kind of find the named mob and go. So I don't know if those are just kind of rotating spawns or if they are set spawns that I just have not found yet. And so the map is just telling me, well, they're somewhere around here. Well, I would have thought there were stairs down here, but I'm just going to go anyway. Because I know there's stairs down here. Oh. And I see more things to kill. So we got some elites. And one elite master. Really shouldn't be stopping to accept quests mid-fight in a fight like this, but, you know. Wait, where? Oh. Fucking Lotro took my potions off my bar again. Annoyance. Okay, where did I respawn? Oh, I respawned all the way down here. Well, I mean, hey, I think that's a travel point I don't have.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
I don't see any quests hanging around here, so this just seems like it's a general hub. Okay, so I do want to basically ride out to this place, Jadahuzits. Because I don't see any quests here, and that's where there were objectives for me to kill.
Fair winds to you.
Your assistance is a boon to our efforts.
Ah, so that is the bog lurker kills I got. Get my food and scrolls and things like that running. Okay, so I need 10 of these guys. And let's see, the specters look like they're just random mobs. But they are in the way. Oh, nope, there's a Slayer deed for them. Excellent. So since there's a deed, I may as well kill him. Not sure what that Shadow Scream does, but unfortunately that guy died before he could get it off. I should probably let one of these guys get that cast just to see how bad it is and where it stands on the priority of must interrupt or not. Ooh. Wonder how many of these guys come at once. Oh, okay. So that mob is aggroed on me. But I think I'm going to get just it. Oh, nope, I also have a buddy that it comes with, apparently. Multiples, okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Talisman of the Tomb Guardian. so a lore master kind of fun item. I don't see any more spiders down here, but there might be some more past these bog lurkers. Don't know yet. Right now, oh, yep, there's more spiders in the cave there. Excellent. Because the bog lurkers, I basically already did the quest for them. But you, Mr. Spider, whoop, get your buddies here first. Oh, okay, so they all come at once. All right, this is definitely more like what I've been looking for. I actually legitimately have to use cooldowns and consumables and what have you. All right, so I don't need any more of these guys. I have completed the quest, and there's not a Slayer deed for them. But it does look like there is a little discovery point here, so I'm going to see if I can get the discovery. Although it does appear to be involving walking into just that absolute mess of spiders up ahead. So maybe discovery is not quite that important. I think I'm here. I might have just not seen the discovery message in the flood of spiders. There's another rat nest. A bloated wharf rat. Yeah, I'm already, that was kill 59 of rats for the area. So just that one rat's nest and some random rats was just an absolute massive amount of progress towards that deed. So this, I think, is just the other side of that spider cave. And, whoa, okay, yeah, so that was not just the one pulling. He brought his friend. When you accidentally get more spiders than you expected. Yeah, okay, so that is basically just the other side of Spiderville. So I don't need to do anything there. Although... Alright, now I've got another one of those lightless matrons. So they apparently wander through these areas. I don't think I have a good exit here. Oh, is this an exit? Yeah. Let me see if I can just use this to dip. Because again, I've already completed the spider quest. I don't need to sit there and kill that elite master again. Plus her ads. What I do need to see if I can find, though, is I still need... Looks like a named Shade and a named Bog Lurker. And I don't even know if they're going to be on the upper level or down below. But while I'm here, I'm going to turn in my spider poison quest.
Gratitude knows no bounds.
Arachnid antidotes. So what I'm looking for is... Looks like I should be close to Hasler. There's going to be a Bog Lurker. And there's Bog Lurkers off this way, so this might be where they hang out. All right, you pulled it, it's yours. I want that door to be openable. Okay, so this is past the area where Hasler would be. These glowworms, let's see if there's anything for them. Maybe a Slayer Deed. Nope. I don't know if they were following me or what. But if so, I've got bad news for them. I have no idea where I'm going yet. I am just looking for a named Bog Lurker. So I don't know if I should be expecting to find them up above or down below. So I'm going to stay up above for now and just kind of cruise through the marked area and see what I can find. And yeah, the quest doesn't give any description or anything like that telling me, oh yeah, they're in a certain area or you need to do a certain thing to provoke them or anything like that. It's really just find and kill. There's another patrol of those guys. So, while I'm waiting for named Bog Lurker, where'd you guys go? There you are. Oh, okay. That hurt. Do not stand in the scorched earth. Let's see, it's going to res me all the way back down there. And that's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, that guy is an elite master, and Scorched Earth, when he casts it, is a no-joke skill. Ooh, I see a big croc there too. I wonder if the croc will pull to down here. Look, sometimes you just gotta find out. Okay, there's more of these shades. Yeah, and I am still way the heck out in no man's land and going the wrong direction. Thought... Yes, the red circle is not in a great spot. That is unfortunate. So I will catch a horse back. Okay, apparently there's an assault on this little area. I'm going to ignore that happening. And go back this way. Ooh, I see the named Boglurker. So let's see, he's 850k morale, so he's an elite master, but not a bad one. Does make me wonder what his abilities are, though. Okay, so he's not bad at all. So now I also need to find a named shade to the west of this area. So because the Boglurker was down here in the water, I'm going to see if the shade also patrols down here, because that's where I've been seeing the rest of these shades. And we'll see what we get. This guy's an actual quest mob still, because I need more of the shade essences from the humanoid undead down here. So I'm going to have to try and actually get some more of these. like this drowned armsman here. Oh yeah, I like this new area. I can definitely see this being someplace where like a newer 150 or a less solo friendly class, this will be great to roll around in a small fellowship with. So I really do like that there is another zone that's small fellowship focused, but is overland. So I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of duo and trio play down here. I'm just going to take a peek in here, see if our named Spectre is hanging out. Oh, this is where I was finding the... this is where I found the guys that killed me the first time. Because I was not paying attention. Okay, it looks like that armsman is going to kind of path to us. So I will happily get him out of the way. And I will let him do his invulnerable state. Oh, interesting. So most of the time with most enemies, when they do their entering the invulnerable state, they will still take bleed damage. That guy, I don't think he did. Okay, gonna keep going here and see if I can find me a named shade. Like that guy right there. But he is surrounded by friends. So I'm gonna guess that I've got to clear a little bit of space in this room. That might have been all I needed to pull him. I think he's gonna come with that drowned armsman, kind of no matter what. Alright, so he definitely has himself a sack of HP. But I am mightier than he is. I don't see anything else in there yet that's notable. I do want to see what this blue quest up here is. See, that is Unveiling the Threat. Ah, travel to that area and investigate. So, investigating we shall go. Yeah, I can definitely see this place being really great for small fellowships, or just a really solid duo. Okay, so he is still taking bleed damage in his invulnerable state. It didn't look like the last one did. That might have just been a little bit of weird lagginess. So that's good. Oh, I want to see this Shadow Scream. I want to see what this does. Oh, it looks like it was just a moderate damage ability. I was wondering if it was going to be something cool. Suppose I should help these guys out. Seeing as how they are running in a group, and I don't know if they're just... Oh, they're killing the name guy here. Okay, so this is the area I need to go in and investigate, and it is... Alright, dude is just going for it. This is an area that definitely would be good with a fuller group. But that warden is gone all tanky on us. So what the heck, I will just join in and murder a bunch of these guys. Because I can bring DPS. A lot of these guys, though, they're just regular signatures. So they've, you can see they've got like 110k morale. So it's definitely good having that dude, tanking, but this isn't like an oh god, we're all gonna die. Like, it's definitely good to be careful, and having that tank here is kind of awesome. Because that lets us just absolutely murder these guys. Okay, so it looks like there's something maybe up here. already completed the initial Slayer deed for these guys. So that should give an indication of just how much killing has been going on here. So it looks like there's a quest objective. Ah! So now we're sent to find this guy.
What tidings do you bring?
Oh, apparently I have been accumulating way too much stuff from these kills. Probably should have been watching that. That's better.
Your findings are troubling indeed.
Okay, so the follow-up to investigating the cultist area is to discover a ritual location. I'm all the way over. Oh, okay, so the ritualist location looks like it is further in. That might have been where the Warden and the RK were going. Yep, discover the ritual location. Oh yeah, just a few people here. So I think they're all going up above. I'll just follow them out. Okay, I think that several of these guys are doing the discover this person, which is going to put them on find the ritual location. So I'm happy to go along for more killing. Oh god, they pulled everything. They just absolutely pulled everything. That is a way to do this. That actually is kind of a place where I do almost wish that I still had a yellow line spec. Because it would be kind of perfect for in here. Okay, so I need to wait for this guy to spawn to kill him and stop the ritual. I think I missed him before. All right, and I have to say, this Guardian's outfit is seriously swanky. So we pretty much just have to wait on respawns for the named here. We're looking for... what's this person's name? Kadimal, not Kalima. I assume they're going to be in this room. Kind of almost think we should just... oh, yep, here we are. Here's some. It's always funny when you see somebody who you know just hit a skill that was on cooldown, and so it goes off after combat finishes. Alright, there's our named dead. Alas, poor slacking. Had to try. Why is there a mushroom down here? Is that for a quest? Okay, yeah. So go ahead and drop group. Yeah, the mushroom was just a random mushroom, just like the level 10 cooking ingredient. But again, makes sense to be mushrooms here, so not gonna fault him for putting them in.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Yeah, just a few people hanging out in the new area, as you can see. So much so that I think we're probably going to be breaking all of the quest people. This is going to be the new Bloody Eagle Tavern, where everything is just lagged to hell trying to get NPCs to respond.
I hear reports from my scouts that you have accomplished the task. It gladdens my heart to see you returned unharmed. Your kindness warms my heart.
Okay, so let's see. I need stuff back in the crypts, it looks like. Yeah, defeat crypt walkers. There are some more things in the berths, though. So it looks like there's All That Glitters and Smuggler's Creed. And that's going to be back down here by the dual car. Okay. So that's what is at that location.
Umbar is a free city at last.
So yeah, it looks like if I head out, I can get those quests done there. Oh, apparently the glowworms are aggro. Just gonna guess that the bats are aggro too. Okay, so here's more of those tide crawler guys. I need some of them. Wallowing crocodile. And these smugglers are who I'm here to kill. So this is being back in the land of not signatures or elites or elite masters, which means these guys are all just kind of pushovers. Rescue some nobles, get some treasure chests. This doesn't look like the way I want to go. Yep, this is just more catacombs down here. I need to go further in this direction. That guy should have just stayed stealthed. That was a bad decision on his part. Like, all of these guys really would be better off if they literally just let me walk through here, freeing the nobles and plundering the treasure caches. I don't think they've figured this out yet, but... Okay, that should be my last treasure cache. Now I have one more kidnapped noble to find. Let's see where I is. Did I overshoot? Yeah, I think I probably missed my turn unless he's up on the next floor. Nope, that doesn't go through. There's just more crocodiles. Okay, so there's going to be another kidnapped noble someplace back into my left. This might be one of those ones where because the Guardian had rescued him, I have to wait for the noble to respawn. Okay, so that is return to merchant. Hall the Kindred, Hall the Kindred. So none of these look like they turn in here. So I'm going to see what this connects to over here. So I think this is kind of where I came into the area from. Yeah, I think if I go this way, I'm headed back kind of the direction I came from. Yep. Because now I'm back in the crypts. This is the door I went through. Okay. So this makes sense. So around here, I need to find some crypt walkers. Let's see what I can turn up. Got cave bats, crypt crawlers. More crypt crawlers. Also, I wonder what does this connect to? Okay, so I've got multiple connections up north. So I probably should just keep going through here and go through one of these areas so that I get that travel unlock. Oh, there's a crypt walker and a crypt sentry. Alright, so I'm kind of back where I was before, but getting more of these quest mobs, so that's good. There's my last of the crypt walkers. Okay, so now I also need a lost necklace that's around here someplace. Oh, I'm going to guess that that necklace right up ahead is it. Have no idea what I'm stealing. Oh, there's a crawling arm that is slowly coming towards me. Really slowly. Okay, so that did complete everything I had there. Let me just check and see. Okay, so I think that's all of these. And then these are going to be... Oh, wow, I've got more in the crypts. Alright, so I've got some kind of discovery ones as well as actual objectives. So those discovery ones should be what kind of lead me to going into the new areas. Let's see, how do I get this way? Can I go up a ladder? Yep, there's a ramp there. It's just a bat. Okay, so that continues on, and now I'm looking for leaving food offerings in some designated areas. Here we go. Is this going to spawn a big nasty? Nope, just another food offering area. And again, really cool design in here. Just love seeing new textures, new models. And I think it's kind of cool that the ore is these abandoned ore carts. Crypt bat, tunnel rat. But there's more ore, so I'm just going to go nab that real quick. Ah, here's my food offering spots. Oh, and that bat is just wandering away. Looks like I need to head the same direction the bat was. So next up, I should be looking to defeat spiders and free spider victims. But these are not the spiders that I was fighting earlier. These are much easier spiders, because I'm back into the solo area. Although given the numbers that I'm looking at here of free 8 spider victims and get 12 spider kills, look, this is probably going to be a nice little sizable area. It also looks like it's not doing the net and glade thing of some of the cocoons having bad guys imprisoned in them, at least not yet. all of them seem to so far be friendly rescues. Right, this should be my last spider. And almost my last cocoon. I should... One more cocoon. Well, there's got to be a cocoon here someplace. Nope, apparently I have gone past the land of cocoons. So where did I miss a cocoon? Clearly back down here. Side passage, maybe? Ah, yep, I see cocoons in here. Okay, there we go. Spider cocoon stuff done. So let's see if this passage, let's see if this direction gives me passage to the vaults. At least to get into and get a connecting travel point. It should. Alright, I'm now in the vaults. So it looks like there's actually a couple of travel points here, one at the very north and one to the east. So many Slayer deeds in these little areas here. Okay, I'm gonna more or less just go through these spots because I want to get to the travel. I want to get to at least one travel point to unlock. Is that? Yeah, I think this is a good route. Looks like I need to turn north here and go through this hallway and then hang a right. Should be this-ish way. Yep, cool.
May the seas be calm.
One more travel point unlocked. Do my check-in quest.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
I am not going to grab the quest from here just yet. Because again, I'm going to have to do some quest log evaluating and see what I really need to keep and what to clear out. These quests are a great source of Umbari Tam, though. So there's definitely that. Oh, of course it webbed me. Stupid worms. But we are back into an area where we've got some of these signatures. So that's good. They're still just the regular signatures, the 100Ks. And apparently there was no deed or quest for those guys. And I'm just going to see if I can more or less make this run to the travel point as uninterrupted as possible. Although worms are probably going to... Oh, nope. The worms did not worm me.
Calm and the winds fair.
Alright, so that gives me both of these travel points unlocked, which was really what I was going for. So back down in the crypts... Yeah. I should be able to ride down here, turn in some quests, and then go get that other travel location.
I am grateful. If those spiders got any closer, they might overrun our encampment. I thought this a grim day, but it's turned into a joyful one. Thanks to you. Oh, thank you.
You've lost your necklace, and now I need to find your daughter to share the good news. Did you lose your daughter too?
There is a chill in the air, and I do not like it.
What am I missing? Oh, collection box. I once again need to make some inventory room. So part of it is I need to get these rep items out of here because I cannot use them anymore on this character. Of the one single mushroom there. All right, that'll do for now.
Let us do what we can to help.
All right, you want me to keep going with the quest line and talk to more dwarves? Which I suppose we will. But again, this is not my plot character.
I spoke to some of my fellows about the missing kinswoman Tatbata.
This is the character who is just down here to
Yes?
get the quest and kill things. Alright, so I kind of have stuff all over right now. But I think if I can make it into that section up north, that seems to be what leads to my next section of things. So the cellars. See, I think I'm gonna want to. It's my easiest route here gonna be probably through the spiders. Don't mind me, just passing through. I said don't mind me. So this, and if I keep going in a kind of straight diagonal here, I should be able to find another passage, I think, towards the cellars. Yep, this looks like it should head towards the cellars. But also, I'm near a food offering spot. Jumping down might have been a mistake, or it might have let me actually do this quest. I'm not sure which. Alright, I think that actually completed that quest. And I think this might be the way I needed to go. Sneaky hidden staircase, I like it.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Alright, so this gives me one more travel point explored. And if I keep just heading north, I should be able to unlock the travel point there and get the quest turned in for get to the next spot. Ideally, just ride through these guys. So I don't know if the spot I needed to go was above me. Oh, nope. Cool, cool. Here we go. This looks like civilization of sorts. Nope. Okay, this is actually out. So I did not want to come out this door. That was a mistake. Go back down and figure out where I made a wrong turn. And no, Poteen, it was not the left turn at Albuquerque that I missed. Probably down here. Okay. Oh, so they got this little area all done up nice and fancy. Except there's rats all over the place. Like, guys, are you not doing any kind of pest control? Like, seriously. And all these people are just hanging out watching me kill their rats. Okay.
Hello there. Nice face you have. What? Oh,
Nice face I have. Well, there we go.
did he?
Okay, so she wants me to drop some traps. Can't imagine why they want traps dropped. Oh, nice. Congrats on getting into Gundabad. So that's 130. That's your guardian, right?
I have the book, but I don't want your coin. All day long, I deal with rats.
Well, yeah, of course you deal with rats. Look at how many rats there are here. Lady, you guys have a rat problem. Ah, there we go. There's my travel point. Okay, that should be enough dead rats to make you happy. Sentences you never thought you would say.
Has come in with the tide.
Okay, so I've got the book retrieved, and I can go back to the town down. Is that not? Yeah, down in the crypts. Okay, so that's one more done. So traps would be down south, but I want to head north and get another travel point. So this is a cheery place. So I'm back in the land of stuff not being signatures or elites, so I'm gonna try and just ignore them. These guys all kind of are back to falling into the if they're not for a quest or a deed, they're not worth my time category.
And the wind's fair.
But I got my one more unlock here done, so that's one more travel point. And I do have, looks like another spot to get down here. Man, this place is huge. Right now, I'm pretty much just skipping almost all of the stuff other than I did some bounties. Because what I want to get first is just have as many of the travel points unlocked as I can get, so that I can navigate around here when I actually do the questing. So it looks like I'm just missing 2 now. So doing pretty good. And this one it looks like I already had a check-in for.
What is it that brings you to
Which is good, because that's one more quest out of my quest log. Oh, and there's a bounty. But it looks like it's a solo bounty. So I'll take it, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so I got these. What spots am I missing?
Fair winds to you.
I'm missing just Beneath Darlaya and Keb Hanut. And I am not seeing those. Unless this is one here. Let me clear all and just put on Stable Masters. Okay, yep, so one of them is going to be to the northeast. And one of them is just basically to the east. Okay. This might... I think this is going to try and take me back out into Umbar. Yeah. Let's double check. Oh, nope. This is a new zone. But still not signatures. Oh, this is a cool little camp here. I was kind of assuming that the guards would actually do their job, but I guess you can't really count on that here. And that sent me all the damn way down here. So Thanks, guards. That was really, really useful. I'm back in Ratville. All right, where's the Ratville stable? All right, so still don't have those. Can I get this way? I can probably get this. So it looks like I can get to beneath if I hang a left here. But that might be a path that no, so that I think is on a different level from where I am. Yeah. Dang it. I'll see if I can just get around this way. If it's not a little bit laggy. Hey, Bibiansky, welcome on in, and howdy raiders. Let me just actually be paying attention and do that. And what's up, Redbeard? Let me just make sure I'm halfway safe. So I'm exploring the kind of huge under-chasm area that was just opened up underneath the city of Umbar, Baharbel, out in, I am in, let's just zoom all the way out here. So this is the Cape of Umbar here. And underneath the city are these massive catacombs. Yeah, so this catacomb system here was just opened up with the latest patch that went live last week. And so it's a whole mix of stuff where some of it is just kind of basic questing areas, just kind of a continuing on story. But at the very least, down here in the berths and a couple of other areas, they're basically chock full of mobs ranging from signature to elite master in various groups. So they're not overland, but open world. You know, you can't call it overland because we're down in the crypts. But it's kind of open world area, very definitely, at the very least, be down here with a small group, if not an actual group, doing the bounties. Like even on my champ here, there were a few of those where I was really glad that I ran into groups of other people doing them. Right now, what I'm trying to do is get some travel points unlocked. So I am riding a boar because when you're in the underground areas like these, because I'm down in the catacombs here, but when you're in areas like these or the dwarven cities of Moria or Gundabad, your horses basically, or your ponies, if you're one of the short races, basically say, nah, we're not having that. Just want to see if there's a Slayer deed for these. Nope. So you can ride goats or boars when you're in the underground areas because they will actually not bolt on you and just say, no, we're not doing that. All right, that's not a real door. I'm just trying to run past these guys to get this travel point unlocked. I've got 2 travel points left that I need to get down here so that I can actually make my way around easily.
May the seas be
So I have 1 more left that I need to get. And these guys have just absolutely decked this place out. So this is a cool little spot. I don't know what this gate is for. This might be taking me back up to the surface. Okay, yep, so this is basically just taking me through another one of the entrances. So basically all scattered throughout, let me put map notes back on. All scattered throughout the main city of Umbar Baharbel, which is kind of the core city of the new expansion. They've added all of these entrances down to the crypt zones. Hey, always appreciate seeing new faces around. Yeah, I've seen you around in red streams, but I don't think I've gotten the chance to catch yours. I'll have to keep an eye out too. Thanks for the raid and enjoy the food. I'm going to be doing that in not too long here because I need to do the same. But yeah, so they've added all of these entrances down to these underground areas here. So I'm going to go back down. And I need to get... Oops. Zoomed out too far. I need to figure out how to get here into the center area. Because that is the last of the travel point unlocks I need. So I think if I take a left here, so I can get basically going straight east. This time around, I'm actually going to stop and fight some of these guys because I missed out on actually getting the travel point unlocked for the place I just was because I dragged like 24 enemies with me, trusting that the guards would take care of them. And the guards got absolutely slaughtered by them, and so did I. So, mistakes were made. Perfect. So this should be the last spot I need. Okay, so I have all of the Umbar Moke travel points unlocked now, which is good. That means I can properly wander around here because there's an absolute ton of quests and bounties. Okay, so this is going to be another one of those elevators, I'll bet. I don't want to go up that. But yeah, there's a ton of quests and bounties and things ranging from just normal story stuff to being actual, like, nasty take a group with you bits. So I want to go back to, it's not Jad, I think it's Heb I want to go to. Did I guess right? I absolutely did not guess right. They did do the humans and they did the river hobbits. They haven't done elves yet, I don't think. Although I have not made an elf in a while, so let me see. I don't really play elves all that often, so I haven't really been keeping up on that. I don't think they did. I think so far they did the human, and at the same time they kind of brought it in with the river hobbit as well and gave them a lot of the same options because they used a lot of the human models and cosmetics for the river hobbit. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just waiting for this particular character, is one of my 150s and has a bunch of character data, so it takes a little bit to finish logging him out. Yeah. Once you get to, like, especially level 150 and a relatively accomplished character, there's a lot of unhooking them from the world during a log out. And knock on wood, when they actually are able to make headway on the 64-bit servers, now that they don't have to support the 64-bit clients anymore, and also assuming that EG7/Daybreak doesn't pull the plug on that project like they have with other things that Standing Stone has had in the works, some of those big pause points will be at least mitigated. Okay, so let's see. Elf. Start off a champion because they are the best class. Okay, no. Elves still have they had the base avatar updates where some of the textures were just kind of smoothed out or updated, but that was years old. They do not have the full actual rework. Because see, if I go, I don't think they did high elves yet either, because I think they're doing those both at the same time. Yep, same basic options. Right now, I think it is just the race of man. So if I go in here, there's all the, like, tons of options underneath each subset. So these are the new options you have with the revamps. So you can see it's significantly different than just the base stuff. But they did that with the Race of Man and River Hobbit because that came in basically around the same time. River Hobbit is still one of the premium races because it is the newest race to be introduced, but they have the same big option sets. I think regular hobbits are still the old system too. Yep, regular hobbits weren't updated. But yeah, it's stuff like that is unfortunately large undertakings for what is a really small, bare bones on the resources dev team. So I'm not holding my breath for the next revamp being like right around the corner, frankly. Okay, I just want to see what zone is it I'm actually looking for. The births, that is... Oh, it is Jad.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Yeah, and then you get that you get the fun where that's like, you know, Daybreak has their devs, Standing Stone is their own dev team as well. Oh, was that? That was the out. The door was just left open. Yeah, Standing Stone has their own dev team that they basically just have to... Honestly, they basically have to have Rob run everything they want to do through Daybreak and EG7 when they want to fund something. So they have like that extra layer of BS they need to go to when they want to do something. Oh, I completely missed these bounty boards when I was here last time. That's what everybody was talking about. I was just doing the other stuff. And also with Standing Stone, they need to do the Dungeons and Dragons Online as well, because their dev team is split between those two code bases. So yeah, all the stuff that's in this area here, the births, what I want to do is just kind of go over where I can find some good examples here that are not the wharf rats, because they're just basic mobs. So these guys here are all like elites. Some of them are going to be elite masters, etc., etc. So I should technically have a group with me for this. At the very least, one other person. Yeah, Standing Stone is Lotro and DDO. The 60 number is a little weird. Partly because that number includes people that they lost over the course of last year to Blizzard's new studio and the people who replaced them. Come on, bracing attack. Oh, and this dude just had to join in the party. Yeah, see, there's this whole little zone here where rather than just regular overland mobs, these guys here are kind of the base level enemy difficulty, are these signatures and elites. So really all the stuff that's in here is intended to be small fellowship to full fellowship, just depending on the kind of overall level and mix that you have as far as gear, classes, all that kind of stuff. In my case, I'm doing fairly well because I'm in a pretty well geared champion in a very survivable spec. And, you know, champs are the best class in the game. Cough, cough. If I was to actually go in deeper in that room, I might consider doing actually dropping into one of my tank specs, but keep my DPS gear on for the extra survivability, or vice versa, keep in my DPS spec, but mix in some of my tank gear for having all of those extra defenses. Yeah, champion is absolutely my favorite class. This character here is my main, and he is the character who I have kind of a fair progress on, you know, my various virtues. My gear is all teal aside from some set pieces that I have. So this is the character I do most of my stuff on. I have my nice fancy Led the Charge at the Isle of Storms title, which this is the first time around that I've actually had a level capped character that was geared and ready to go and all that stuff to do the leading the charge deeds and accomplishments for the new dungeons when they launched during that launch window. So I'm kind of stoked that I have at least 2 of the Led the Charge titles on this character. I'm not going to get it on Arena in the next, what is it, we have 14 days left to do them, because Arena Tier 5 just doesn't happen on this server so much. At least with people running it outside of their own kins. And, well, Arkin doesn't have the people that run in Arena Tier 5. That just ain't happening. But I do need to go do the thing where I actually eat food. So I'm going to see who is up and running. So it looks like Poteen is on, but not up and actually running yet. Yeah, good to see you, Red. We gotta find the same game one of these days to actually, play for some length of time. So I think we largely miss each other in MMOs. Okay, so it looks like Poteen hasn't started his stream up yet, so we're going to go bounce over to Questing Dad, because he's doing his Alt Mondays. Oh, the new Twitch raid thing is so weird. It used to be so quick to find your people to raid. But yep, everybody go say hi to Questing Dad. I don't know what what character he's on, but he's doing his alt stuff.